Hi, I'm Mayor John Hamilton.
And I'm Don Griffin. I'm the Deputy Mayor for the City of Bloomington. And today, we're going to give them an update on the budget. Now, we went to the council a week ago and talked to them about the budget, and it went rather smoothly, but there's still some things that we still have to work out before the 15th. October 15th is
12th.
October the 12th.
That's right, yeah.
Sorry.
Coming up, no worries.
October the 12th is when we want to, we're going to get a vote.
I hope so.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it was, we were both there on the 28th, the last meeting, where we formally presented the budget. Again, this is a really transformative budget. We're really excited and pleased about what we can do to walk the walk. We got a few questions, and we thought it might just be helpful to update folks about what came up. One was about overall compensation for city employees. You know, this has been a high inflation year. There's a lot going on. You know, we're doing a bunch of stuff. I'm really pleased that the local income tax lets us do, we're doing a 5% COLA, cost of living adjustment. Okay. We're providing a $1,000 bonus for everybody in the city government this year. So that's kind of more progressive. Everybody gets that, whatever your salary is, reflecting some of that inflation. And then a couple other things that are really new. We're the first time ever we're going to have a matching savings program.
This is unique,
right, for retirement to help people, like 2-to-1, 3-to-1 for encouraging people to save for retirement, and then we're doubling also the healthcare. What is it? Like cash account for your deductibles and all. So all that adds up to for some employees, it's over a 10% increase. And all. We're really
very nice, and we're doing some things for our public safety folks, police and fire.
Yeah, so we did get some questions, remember that night on the 28th about
vehicles, right?
Vehicles, take-home vehicles for police, and what are we doing? It's hard to recruit police now, we know that. We're working really hard. So we do have a take-home police program, a pilot. It's been in place for maybe a year and a half.
I think you're right.
And almost a third of our police officers do now have take-home cars. And anybody who lives in the city gets a take-home car, and anybody who's kind of on one of those emergency response units, like a critical incident response or that kind of thing, has a take-home car too if they're in the county. But you know, we want as many public safety officials to live in the city as we can. So this housing, you know, the housing program, I mean, it's pretty amazing,
right? Oh, absolutely.
Right?
$18,000 down payment.
Yeah. To help them buy a house.
Help them buy a house. $750 a month if you want to rent a house or an apartment within city limits. Just amazing. And what we're also doing is we're taking that same program and applying it to our fire folks as well.
Right, so police or fire, first responders, it's really helpful to have them living in the city for lots of reasons. We've had off-duty fire officials who see a fire, report a fire, they can help, or off-duty police who are there. So having them in the city is real helpful. So I'm really excited about that. And we know, I think about two dozen, maybe not quite 24, police and fire are using those or going to use those housing incentives. So that's great.
Perfect.
Let's see, what else did we hear about?
We talked about our
sanitation.
Sanitation, that's right.
So we've proposed, it's kind of complicated, but right now sanitation is subsidized by the general budget to support the cost of picking up trash from 1 to 4 family houses, so the single family homes. And some on the council, and I kind of agree with them, think that subsidy should be phased out. I think council's on both sides of this, right? Different people have different views. So we're leaving it up to them, right?
It is their choice. They can either raise it or leave it alone.
The budget leaves them that choice. It's up to the council to set the cart fees, and they have to decide.
And there's reasons, right? There's ecological reasons to maybe if we raise the prices of trash, then maybe we don't use as much trash, and we start recycling a little bit more. But however, the other side of that is the cost. Do we want to add cost to our residents right now? Is that something that we do with inflation and so forth? So it is it's a hard decision to make, isn't it?
Luckily, they get to make it.
Luckily, they.
No, we have a view. Anyway, it's what council's there for, to make those votes. And then we thought maybe the other thing that came up was that reproductive rights. right? That's the only change we made to the budget from what we talked to them about in August, was adding $100,000 to help reproductive rights organizations respond to the terrible situation in Indiana. And I think they're all going to support that.
Absolutely. SB1.
I hope so. I hope so. The fight against SB1.
The fight against
And
SB1.
then I guess just, I know we don't want to go too long, but the only other thing I'd say is those were not little things, but those specific things were discussed. But the big picture of the budget, it seems like we're kind of all pointed the same direction.
Seems so, intact. And like I always tell people, we all want what's best. Everyone that's doing this public service, working for the government, they are looking for the best way forward for our community. So we'll get there. Together we'll get there.
I hope so. October 12th, we hope it'll get voted on. It's got to be voted on within a couple weeks under state law. So I guess there's probably more information, right?
Absolutely. So check that out on our website. And as always, folks, have a good one.